This is John Goslin, your New Age Natural Health Liaison. I'm here today with a special guest who's going to shed some light on an amazing lifestyle transition that's occurred over the last 18 months. Now, this gentleman who's got his head down now happens to be the dad of my best friend, Eric. And about 18 months ago, he suffered a pretty severe, I don't know exactly, around there, a pretty severe health overhaul. And he has picked himself up from the abyss and is now thriving rather than limping along and hardly surviving in life. And he doesn't want to share his every detail, but he's a guy who really has undergone a remarkable transformation in life. And I commend you, Barry, for that. So where were you 18 months ago? Give us a little snapshot.
Bad eating habits, overweight, not paying much attention to my health. I had a completely clogged artery which caused a heart attack, hospitalized for about a week. Since then I've lost close to 70 pounds, a little more to go. Diabetes was diagnosed when I was in the hospital at the heart attack time. I didn't know I had diabetes. My A1C was 9.6. Now it's 5.3. I've been taking Isotonix products now for just about the full 18 months. I can't say enough about them. If anybody's not familiar with Isotonix and how they work, I suggest you read up on it as fast as you can.
Now, were you a pill taker, Barry? Is it what led you to, I mean, outside of Eric working with me at A Healthier You and my company and our enterprise, what led you to kind of even stay open-minded to this?
Well, prescription drugs, before the heart attack, I was never sick a day in my life, so I had really no personal exposure experience with pills. Just the thought of a pill, you know, an unnatural substance, if you have to take them for, you know, whatever reason, I understand that. I was on Lipitor for about a week in the hospital. And when I came home, my back muscles, my shoulders, my legs, I felt like I couldn't walk. So I stopped taking the Lipitor and was looking for alternative things. And everything I read about what Lipitor does and what the side effects are, I found some products. I'm no longer on Lipitor. I just didn't want to go back to that kind of medication. But with the weight loss, a little bit of exercise, Isotonix products, healthier eating, it's just I'm a new guy. I don't know how to say it.
Well, you're smiling. That says it all.
Well,
you know?
Yeah, it was a wake-up call, you know, 18 months ago for sure. But it's just it's a life-changing event, and if I kept the same lifestyle I had as far as eating habits and lack of exercise, you know, I could expect a second heart attack. So that was my wake-up call.
Fair enough. Well, we happen to be at a place that's kind of near and dear to your activities over the last 18 months, and I'd like to laugh because I am absolutely enamored by kind of the allure of what Barry's put together. And he took up a hobby. He's semi-retired, but the reality is, partially, in my opinion only, of course, you were kind of bored. So you start eating well, you kind of get lazy, and you not only had a mental overhaul, you had a physical overhaul, because you kicked your butt out here the last 12 months. And I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse and let him give you a guided tour around, what do you call this specimen?
Well, some people call it a Zen garden. It's a type of garden without flowers or plant life, I guess. I've got moss here with a little runway. Eventually there'll be blue gravel in here, which will give the illusion of water flowing through a three-tiered, called a rock garden. Labor love, really. Some of the rocks look like features of a dog or a puppy or whatever you see is like some people looking at clouds. But putting this all together, you know, at a reasonable pace, it kept me active, kept me busy. Was all done with maybe a two-wheel dolly every now and then, but basically it was all hand rocks put in place from a stone wall I've got out back, an old one that was just falling apart. So now it's a useful wall. So
you went back to kind of the old school methodologies, and no, it's funny, I pulled up here one time to go visit him, and no lie, he had Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble helping him out. He's that archaic and primitive in his ways, but no, this is what happens when you administer a lifestyle overhaul, and the key is to get information. And our goal here at A Healthier You is to simply educate you, to influence you to do the right decisions, so ultimately you can collapse the stressors and suffocation that life brings you from just the noise and clutter, and really ramp up productivity in your life like Barry has. He personally chose to want to go out and build a rock garden, and it's really, really cool. But I don't know what your drivers are, but they probably have something to do with enhancing your lifestyle and quality of life in some capacity. So Barry, thank you for your time and your interest in just staying the course of natural health, because it will change your life. Would you agree?
Getting rid of the stress, John, changes a lot. Absolutely.
Yep. Okay, well listen, thanks for everybody. This is John Goslin signing out, your New Age Natural Health Liaison and founder of A Healthier You. See you on the inside.